Senior year. Let's go. What's good, guys? I had been pushing this off. I was supposed to do this at the beginning of the year, but I just never got to it. Obviously, a lot has changed since then, but I'm still going to try my best to do this. So let's start. My goal is to work Coach Joe's all years. I'm managing that this year. Does it get better? Did you figure out what's going to happen next year? It does get better. I think the hardest part was that Coach kept adding things to the menu. But I think my favorite thing at the end of the day was the salmon burger. It's so good. Next year, it's Kada, William, and Trayvon that are managers. I have lots of faith in them. I'm very grateful for my work experience, and I love Coach Joe. I think I learned the most through Coach Joe's in terms of handling other people that I see every day, and scheduling and paying, stuff like that. Did you save up for a car? We ended up with a total of $2,562.78, and thankfully I don't need to put it towards a car. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use it for. You just never know. I'm glad I started doing that early. Did you go to states? Did you place at states in the top 10? Hello? I did end up quitting track with about a month and a half left. I don't think I would have placed at states. I do love Jeremy, and I'm grateful for my throwing experience, but I did not give the effort I should have. Passed all of my AP exams with at least a 3. I don't give my scores until July, so I low-key can't tell you, but I feel good about my lit. I take Lang tomorrow, and calc. Get into UF and UVA. I unfortunately did get rejected from UF and UVA, which is sad. I also got deferred and then rejected from FSU, but I did get into USF and FAU with scholarships, and I will be going to UCF. Did you end up going with mechanical engineering or business management, facilities management, or construction? I ended up applying as mechanical engineering. I might switch to industrial engineering. I'm still worried about the coursework. If worse comes to worse, I'll do like business. Did you get a boyfriend? Did you stay celibate? That is a funny question. We did not get a boyfriend. We did not stay celibate. But things happen, and we're on that journey for college. How did dorm wars go? Unfortunately, I was not there at the end of the year. It got a little difficult in the spring just because everyone's so busy, and trying to find a time where there were no sports games and or times that day students could join was difficult. I'm glad for what we did do. If it doesn't continue, I had a good time. It brought back a lot of memories. Again, I did dorm wars at Chatham and in middle school. I think it's a great tradition. How did that internship end? It stopped halfway through the year. Like by Christmas time, I definitely wasn't doing it anymore. I wish I would have done an independent study and did that. It was just very last minute. It was really cool to see the behind the scenes of school. I met some great people. I worked on a bus. I painted some cabinets for somebody, and I put up 3 ceilings fan in Cassidy's house, which I'm very proud of, by the way. It was a great opportunity. Miss Ellington is so inspirational. I don't know, it's just an interesting time. My dad told me this weekend, he was like, wow, Belly, your weeks are so busy and so full and chaotic, really soak it in, because when you get older it starts to get all routine, which is true, but sometimes I kind of want that. High school drama is so dumb, but I think the season that I'm in right now has been good for self-reflection. I feel like I've been a lot more in my head, and I think I'm learning to deal with things on my own. I can't complain. Grades are fine. Calc and Lit are my hardest classes. It's getting really cold. I'm still doing bus monitoring. Socially, I've lost a lot of friends, but I'm gonna figure my way around it. Yesterday, all the Aramco brats that used to live in Saudi, we all got on a call. It's crazy how we're in different stages of life, even though we're all in the same grade. We're still in such different places, and it had me thinking about wow, in 4 years, again, we're gonna be in such different places. That's crazy. And it's so nice to have all these international connections, connections from everywhere, because the world is so small. It's so awesome. I broke my computer. Did you get a new one? I don't really know what to ask. I'm not that thoughtful anymore. I didn't make student government. I lost prefect. But I have my own bathroom. And I love my roommate. She's chill. They added a bunch of stupid rules this year. But I do have a car, and it's been amazing. Homecoming was lame. I saw it a good night. The dance itself was lame. I think we have our senior haunted house soon. I don't really know what I'm doing with this filming thing. Last month was so overwhelming and stressful for me. Socially, academically, there was just pressure and stress. And now it's calmed down, but I still am tweaking because I don't know what to do still. There was an incident that happened and got brought up again. I don't really know how to process it, and so hopefully I figured that out. I don't know if I'm gonna put this in because this is vulnerable. Okay, that's it. Enough reflecting for me. See ya, future Bella. I hope everything is going well because you deserve it. You've worked so hard, and I hope you look like a baddie. Okay, that was enough. I will say I think senior year was the hardest of my 4 years. I went through a lot, but I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm very sad I couldn't be at grad. There's a lot of people I didn't get to say goodbye to in the way that I wanted to. So excited and curious to see what my life is going to look like in 4 years. Good morning, guys. Technically, it's the first day of school, but it's just orientation. The seniors are painting their cars this morning, but I have a job, so I'm so excited for this year. I have good feelings about it. I don't know if this is a sign from God or what, but I applied learning. I ended up talking to Mr. Mella, and a month ago my dad told me I didn't have to go to school, but I felt I need a job, so I need to get a degree, right? That's what society says, but I do not have the motivation for college. I'm actually honestly worried. Like, I would hate to go there and attempt and then want to drop out or fail or other things. Like, I right now do not have the passion to learn. I just want to build. Like, I feel more fulfilled when I'm building something versus when I fucking write an essay. I don't know Mr. Malott. I've never been in any of his classes, whatever. And he took some time to truly listen to me the day before, and then today he was like, yo, stop by me for 10 minutes by the end of the day. And he knows that I doesn't live here, so he's trying his best. But he's like, here are two people, like, if you want to do this, like, I think you should have to talk with your dad. You should go to welding school, and you should get an internship right now. He was like, I know this guy, I know this guy. Mind you, he's been here for 40 years. He literally knows everybody. He, like, told me names to go check out, and he was like, truly, like, if you want me to do this, like, I'll come with you and talk to Knopf. We'll make it happen, basically. And I was like, I'm really scared. Like, I've never done this before. I told him that if I were to go into the trade, it'd be welding. Like, that's my instinct. Like, I'm okay with being a car mechanic, whatever. My other option is HVAC. Anywho, if you haven't heard, there was, like, that woman that died, like, maybe a month ago because she, like, rejected a man in the welding space. And it's just, like, he explained that to watch out and, like, be prepared to be around men that hate me and just basically that. I knew in general going into a male-dominated field, I was going to have to deal with that. Coach Joe's daughter, she went to college for, like, 1 year, maybe community college. She dropped out and decided to go to the trades, and she's already making great money in her first year. And that is really, inspiring. Like, I love that. I'm planting the seed of, like, okay, this thought's in my heart. I don't know why I'm about to cry. And it's really scary. In the next 2 weeks, I find out the majority of my college decisions. At the end of the day, God's going to get me to where I need it to be, whatever route I choose. But I don't really want to make it hard on myself. I don't want to waste money, and I don't want to waste time. I just need a sign. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm not a school person. I'm not an English or a history person. And I used to believe that I was a math person. And then I got to calculus, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Or event planning. You know, that's an option for me. I don't have any guidance. I don't know what I truly want. Like, I believe that I like putting stuff together, but do I want to do that when I'm 50? And what if the harassment from my male peers gets too much? Like, what then? I can make lots of money, which is welding and whatever, but I can also make great money if I go to school and be an engineer. Like, I'm not confident in my ability to do that, to finish school and be creative and, like, do more of the behind the scenes. Anywho, there's that. I'm deciding between college and the trades, and I just wish this was talked about more, because now I'm feeling like I need to figure out my options really fast. Everyone here goes to college for sports, and that's not me at all. And I don't play an instrument, and I don't sing. I don't really have any talents, but I enjoy building. Like, that sounds so nerdy. Just putting that out there. Updated video. I'm eating at McDonald's in my car before I walk back in the cold. The call of my parents went well in terms of college and the trades. I think the plan is to go to UCF or UF. If I really hate it, I'll go to the trades. But I'll start some sort of side work while I'm in school if I have the time. I didn't get a spoon for my fucking McFlurry. Can you believe that? Hey guys, updates. Senioritis is kicking hard. I got into UCF and FAU. It's been a rough year. Don't really have a lot of friends. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty just meh. Like, not bad, not good. And I'm so sick of, like, having to force fun. And this is what I told someone today. I'm disappointed in myself because I don't think that I'm the senior that I needed as a freshman. And part of me is like, damn, I'm letting little Bella down. I'm letting maybe these freshmen down. But truly, it's not my problem. I'm out of here. Like, I'm ready to leave. I'd like to think that I've left an impact and made a difference. But it's so exhausting doing behind the scenes. And if anything goes wrong, it's fully on me. And it's not rejection, but it is kind of. That's what it feels like. It hasn't been rewarding. Let's say it has not been fulfilling. And I know, like, that's life. I'm not going to please everybody. But I'm so done. I've given up on putting energy into something and have one person show up or one person thank me. And I'm not doing things because I need a thank you. But I'm not even enjoying these events at this point. I'm doing it because somebody has to. And I don't want to feel like that. I feel like I should only feel like that when I'm a mother, maybe. I don't know why I'm choosing right now to sacrifice my time. Like, when am I ever going to be like this again? If you know me, you know I love quality time. And I'm just reminiscing every single day at Chatham. I was laughing, lunch, breakfast, dinner, in between. And I don't know where that community is here because I feel like I felt it last year. Like, last year was peak. And then this year, I don't know if it's just me and my circle specifically, but I'm just feeling the lack of connection. And so I'm super ready for college and I'm ready for other people who want to conversate and make friends. I got deferred from FSU and I'm gonna, I continue my interest and we'll see what happens there. It's not really a big school of mine, in my opinion, but my dad wants me to go there. I got into USF with an 8K scholarship, but again, it's not really my top. I'm still waiting on UF and UVA, but I agreed to try it one semester or a full year of school, and if I really, really hate it, I'll just go to the trades, but the trades will always be there. My dad has been super supportive about finding something, like, hands-on or certificate-wise, like, workshop-wise to do on the side or at night. Coach Joe's has been such a blessing. I'm working Old Navy over break, and, my bus monitoring, I actually haven't done that in, 2 months, but I've been on campus, every single weekend, and it's been amazing. I don't know if most people will get it, but as a boarder, having a car, it's just so free. I'm low-key surprised I'm still here at school. I'm already on final warning for my adventures junior year. I decided to stay in biology 2 instead of switching to anatomy because bio 2 gives me no homework, and I really love that teacher. I'm just sitting here thinking about, I haven't spent a lot of time with Ivana. She's been a great friend. I hope to go to hers over spring break. Feeling lonely here. Don't really have a lot of friends. I was invited to a New Year's thing with this Bible study group. I don't know. God's been really good. I think sometimes I forget to repent or just how good he's been to me. I saw Maya right before break at CSI. It just felt really good to know that someone really thinks about me and cares about me. I didn't even think that I was like going through it that much, but sorry, my arm's getting tired. As soon as we start talking, like bawling. Been on stage a lot, chapel, just speaking. I'm very proud of myself. Part of SOS, Bible Club, Sources of Strength. Miss Green has taught me that really this past month, like, prioritize me. That's the update for right now. What's up, YouTube? I think I did an update recently, but I was definitely looking at this. I can slowly feel my like frontal lobe maturing. And it's weird that I say that every year. Like, there's just something I just literally don't think about, or they just don't click until I'm a certain age. I'm like, oh, duh, like, duh. So I'm gonna try to enjoy the second semester to the fullest. I hope to film more. Like, some of my friends are so funny. Like, you need to meet Jack. Hey, vlog. We're at Coach Joe's. I've worked every single day this week. Wrestling, basketball, middle school. Anywho, I'm tired. But besides that, life's good. I'm falling. Grades are fine, but I'm like, I literally, my attention span is so bad. Like, every 10 minutes, I go to the bathroom, go on my phone. Like, it's bad. Hey, vlog. We're at Olivia's house. It was supposed to storm this weekend, but up here we just got ice. And I'm here trying to solve this puzzle. This game is called Perfect Tidy. Look, guys, I'm about to eat this up. I'm about to eat this Chick-fil-A. I love coming to Olivia's because we always make great food and her big, comfy bed. Anywho, I'm so glad I'm not on campus. I got my rejection from UF today, which makes me a little pessimistic. How am I gonna get into UVA if I can't get into UF? And guys, senioritis is hitting so hard. It feels like something's missing. It feels like everything's going wrong, but like nothing's actually that wrong. But I'm so unmotivated. Calc and Lit are gonna be the death of me, and I like cared so much about my APs. But at the end of the day, the worst thing that happened is that I don't pass. So who cares? I already had a B in Lit first semester, so I don't really care for this semester. Olivia's car is so big and so huge. Guys, I have nothing important to say. Like, I am really bad with my words. We have spoken word and Lit coming up. Whatever. They sent out a survey recently about like stuff to make the school better. Like, do you feel belonging here? Do the weekend activities make you feel connected to American culture? Blah blah blah. And like, hopefully, because all the seniors gave honest feedback, which is that the school's ass, but it's not our problem. So many people are leaving next year, like good people, like Miss Kimmy, the dance teacher. He's not actually quit dance. I'm in art now and I actually love it. That's a new update, I guess. I'm supposed to be starting my internship back up again, but it's been so hard to find free time. And again, I have no motivation. I still need to watch all those like Home Depot certificate videos to see what I really want to get into. Definitely ready to graduate. Don't get me wrong. It's crazy how fast it's going by. Like, the school day feels so slow, but like, how is it already January 25th, 26th, whatever? Like, hello? How did we get here? What is a vlog? This is embarrassing because I'm walking back to the dorm, but it is the last week before spring break. This month has not been that great, if I'm being honest. We had dorm wars on Sunday. Horrible, like nobody showed up, but me and Malia, 2v15, Belgraph, we lost obviously, but I'm feeling super defeated. I'm tired of explaining myself. We get senior privileges after spring break, and we're gonna do senior assassin in April. Like, right now, you couldn't pay me to care. Like, I haven't had a bad enough grade to care, and I'm not an English person at all, and I've actually been reading, like, not cheating, trying to get through the class, and it's still not working, but I'm excited for prom, and there's been a lot of social drama, so I'm like, sick of it. Oh, we're looking a hot mess, but I thought I'd do some updates. We have $2,445 in savings that my daddy will put into investing when we graduate. I don't think I'm going to need to buy another car, but one day I want a truck. Dorm wars has been fine. Jane was in second place, but then we lost really bad for dodgeball. In terms of like moving forward, I don't know how it's going to go. I'm worried about other things. I did commit to UCF. I realized like the men that are in my senior class right now are the people that are going to college. It's not like they've changed and they're amazing and great. Like, no, they're still immature. The internship, I don't know if it's gonna start back up again. I don't really have the motivation. I did MadFest. I sang almost there. I didn't win. We're home for spring break. We're supposed to go to South Africa in a couple days, but there's like bombs and shit, and it's like crazy how that's real. I'm not gonna talk politics, but that has affected us. Definitely this year drama's been crazy, but my mom's coming for prom and we're hosting an after party. What's good, vlog? We're at lacrosse on a Saturday and really don't want to be here. I've had a really bad week, but we had applied learning this week. Lily was crashing out. I was literally crying for like 4 hours. There's a lot of things going wrong. But me and Yvonne are kind of rekindling. I'm working with Mateo and Trayvon today. Then me and Cass are gonna go get froyo and Chipotle. I'm debating quitting track because we've been tracking yesterday. I don't know, it's just not fun anymore. I don't enjoy practice. I don't enjoy meets. I have it PR'd. And state's the day before graduation and my sister won't even be there, so I don't really care. That's how I'm feeling. What's good, vlog? I'm sitting here and as I've been reflecting, okay, first off, this week was really rough. I've ultimately decided to quit track, even though I know that was a goal for myself, but I don't have the energy to put the proper amount of effort in, and it's not worth it. And my friends are no longer in track, and it doesn't bring me joy, so I decided not to do that because life's too short to be miserable. But I will be working. We have Dollywood in 2 weeks and Bruno Mars that same week. But I was really lonely at the beginning of this year, and it kind of sucks to say, like, senior year is supposed to be so exciting and fun, and there's just been a lot of down moments for me, and I think that's normal and okay and expected. We got our grad cap and gown. And also, if you are a planner like me, like, you think the year's like evenly distributed, but no. Like, the end of the year, you have no time, like no time at all. Also, I've cleared my expectations for my AP tests. All of my roommates for college have like 50 credits, and I'm like barely gonna make 15, and I'm just not putting that pressure on myself. it's okay as long as I pass the class, which I am right now. What a vlog. Big updates. So I was actually in quite a bit of a slump. I don't even remember the last time that I recorded. I really did not want to go back to school after spring break. I was just really done. We had Dollywood, which is where we went to this amusement park. It was our senior skip day, but like the school chose to do it. I went there with my friends and had a great time. I conquered my fear, guys. I went on 4 roller coasters, and surprisingly, I enjoy going upside down, but I do not enjoy just that first initial up and then drop. Like, I hate that feeling. I hate the tension. I hate everything about it, but I did throw up. I had a great time. I went to Bruno Mars with some friends, and I've never been to a concert before. That was so fun. I absolutely love Bruno Mars. 10 out of 10 would recommend, guys. I'm so glad that I went, and I'm still planning to take my AP test. Right now, I'm currently trying to find a job as well as prepare for my placement exams for college. I was feeling super behind and stressed out. I also applied for the Excel program, which is like the engineering nerd program, so like I have extra help in school and stuff. I'm meeting with JJ today. He is a guy friend from Saudi Arabia, but he goes to school in St. Pete in Florida, and we're meeting up today for dinner, so I'm super excited. I still feel a little out of place in Florida. Like, I tried to join youth groups, but they either felt like too young or just super fake. Like, I don't really know what I need. I scratched the car over Easter break, and so I've been paying my dad back, meaning my allowance is like nothing. And adulting is hard. I do have my savings, but I'm trying to keep that in there so it'll just keep growing. But I do miss my friends very much, and I'm so sad I can't go see them. Everyone needs an Ivana in their life. Ivana gave me a great wake-up call. And throughout our high school relationship, I hid a lot from her because I was scared to face it in myself. And she offered to pray for me, and she was just like, Lord, please show Bella, like, her life is valuable and people care about her and there's so much more for her and blah, blah, blah. And I just started bawling my eyes out. Because little does she know she is that sign. Like, I was praying. I was like, Lord, what does this mean for me? Like, what do you want from me? And obviously, I'm idolizing certain things over him. And Ivana was that sign, just that reassurance of, like, you are so loved, Bella. What are you doing? And I'm so sad I can't walk the stage with her. But I'm so proud of her and all my friends. Call my dad. And he was like, you can't get caught in peer pressure. And when everyone thinks of peer pressure, it's like, you have to do this or we're going to beat you up. Which is not how it is, at least not my experience. Like, it's just like, you're in a room and everyone's doing it. And it's not like they're gonna call you a loser or whatever. Maybe you want to participate, but it's like to the extent, or like being associated with that, it just becomes very easy. And I think that is the excuse I use to convince myself, like, oh, this is normal, this is okay. It's definitely replaced God in my life. My dad got saved in college, and growing up I was like so envious that he got to experience all the fun in high school and then decided to be saved. But as someone who grew up in a Christian household, I knew about those things, so it was worse for me to be sinning because I knew what I was doing wrong. And so I kind of tried to ignore it. I wanted to have my fun, and once that first sip, that first body, all those things, like, I just didn't stop. I was like, well, I already did it, might as well, or I'll quit this time, I'll quit that time. It's not that easy. And I think this last month of school, I was trying to do it all by myself without the Lord. I was really just like actively running away from it. And I had another wake-up call when a boy I was talking to heard about some rumors that were true about me. And he was just like, I'm really confused. I heard you talking about Christ on stage at chapel one day, and the next I hear this, like, and that was just like, wow. When I think about my underclassmen friends, I don't want to be setting that example. I don't know if I let past me down. My dad kept saying these past couple weeks, Bella, enjoy it because you're not going to get it back. And I'm just a little frustrated. Like, the last month I was really in a slump. I definitely took some of that for granted. So that's the update, guys. What is up, vlog? Graduate this weekend. I had my AP tests today, the 13th and the 18th. I'm about to take my calc test. Y'all, I took a practice test yesterday. 30%. And I actually did pay attention, guys. Like, at the beginning of the year, I was like, yo, this shit's easy. Then we got to unit 4. What the fuck? Anywho, little haul. Got my water, my AirPods. These, but I'm embarrassed to bring the whole box in. So leaving them in the car. Obviously my computer. And then this one does not light up. I can't do math in the dark, guys. Isn't that some BS? I'm gonna pray for the grade that I deserve, but I will be really disappointed if I get a 1. I need to stop. There are people. I'm scared. I know, my hair's crazy. There was a big jump in updates, so I just wanted to talk about prom because I actually had a really good time. It was worse than junior year. Prom itself was funner last year. This year they had like construction and the music was just ass, but we made up for it. I was so happy my mom was there. There were not that many people, but I had a good time. I got close to some people I didn't think I would. I forgot to mention, I think the reason it was not as fun is because we were hosting, so it's a little more stressful, like having to drive people and whatever. But I'm glad I did it, but I don't think I would do it again. Guys, my biggest saving grace this year, if you don't have therapy, get a therapist. I went to the school counselor like every day. She's the best. I think I set a bad example going up on stage and representing Christ and still sinning. I grew up in a Christian household, and it was very easy to stay away from things because there weren't that many temptations in Saudi. Definitely just got around the sin more, and I had friends. We would lead each other down the wrong path. Like, I was around people I didn't care, and so it made it very easy for me to not care. Like, freshman year, I was such a goody two-shoes. Sophomore year, got into some bad things. I tried to get some help, and I was doing better. And then I wasn't. I will admit, I was very happy living in my sin. I wasn't ready to give that up. I have an underclassmen friend named Cassie. If you're watching, I love you. I see myself in her, and I just went into protective mode. I was like, you can't do this and you can't do that, while I was sitting in front of her doing those things. And it just made me realize, like, wow, Bella, you're not being a good example. And I'm just hoping college will be better. I like always film when my hair's a mess, but I'm editing finally, and I just wanted to say we all make mistakes and I've learned from them. I know some people are like, why are you talking about this on the internet? But this is mainly for me and like my reflection, and I think it is helpful so other people know that they're not alone in their situation. I'm acting like I'm famous and like teenage girls are watching this, but you know what I mean. Let's be honest, it's a very common high school experience to run into those things, and to be very clear, I don't condone any of that, but it's not something to be embarrassed or ashamed of. This was a very vulnerable video. Cried lots of times this year and on camera. I'm not going to disclose specifics, but the end of the school year did not go as planned, and that's that.